You people.
All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's Dream Time!
Welcome back, everybody. You're tuned in to Screen Time, episode 138, I think.
137.
137. I was one more ahead. That's
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
fine, though. I'm your host
I've been counting.
and producer for the day, Tony. And at the table, we got the dynamic duo
The Deuces.
of Manny and Jason.
What's up, everybody?
What a show.
back.
What a life.
Happy to be
Yeah,
here.
baby. Happy to have
Threesome
you guys
Friday
here,
instead
dude.
of Foursome Friday.
It's your threesome, too. Michael is in
He's
the
somewhere in the
vicinity of the
He is in the
building.
building.
You know.
We already have a comment, actually. Who's it from? But first says, hey, Tony and Jay.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Dude, sounds about right is
Okay.
correct.
Hi,
dude.
Manny.
Yeah. Hi, myself.
So we got a great episode for you guys today, as we typically do. Hi yourself. I think first off, though, I know Manny missed on Tuesday, so
Yeah.
he watched the newest episode
I
of
did.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So what did you think about it, dude?
No, I think it was a great episode. I'm following up that other episode. I was interested to see
tough to
where they were
follow
going
that
to. It's
episode.
very tough to follow, but I think they did the smart thing in making it just one of those like
Yep.
episodes that's getting you to the next part.
Mhm.
Right.
Because I don't think you could have thrown in a lot of crazy stuff happening right
No.
after that episode because you would have lost a lot of shit. But
Oh, yeah.
this episode, you see the relationship between Ellie and what's his
Joel.
face, Joel, just like start to blossom. You know, by
Right.
the end of it, like he's actually laughing at her. That joke book got me. There was a few
Really?
of those little jokes that I started cracking up.
Jokes,
I
yeah,
was
those are
like,
funny.
like same thing that he said. I was like, oh, I felt for his character because I didn't want to laugh,
Right.
but I ended up
But yeah,
laughing.
you laugh. You laugh.
You know, and little things like when they were undoing the backpack or the sleeping bags, and
Right.
she goes, "Oh, this one smells nice," and he goes, "Oh,
Must
that one's
be
probably
Frank's."
Frank's." You know, like you start seeing this thing, and this interaction between
Yeah.
them becomes a little bit normal, and then of course you know you find out that she's killed someone before.
Mhm.
You know, in this episode, you see her, you know, shoot the guy that's trying to kill.
Joel.
Why can't I not remember
Joel.
that name?
Joel.
Every episode that we do.
Yeah, I know.
Joel,
Joel.
unforgettable. It's like a forgettable name.
Yeah, Joel's. So it's like, you know, you start seeing that it's she has a little bit more to her end other than like this fearful little girl that he has to get from point A to point B. You know,
She's
So-
a lot braver than she looks.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she actually, it seems like Joel, you know, she
Yeah.
kind of has that, I guess, like ability to be like, I guess, okay with violence
Yeah.
when it means
Mhm.
like
yeah.
surviving, basically,
Which
you know?
his daughter did not.
Right.
Which I think we talked about in that first episode.
Yeah.
Just you saw that in that flashback where he kills a zombie.
Mhm.
You know, he kills one of these things that's
Yeah.
infected, and
Yeah,
his
yeah.
daughter
Bugging.
can't even
Fathom.
it.
She doesn't understand.
Yeah, and then when
It's like, that's Mrs. Johnson.
exactly, but then Joel kills a real human being,
Right.
and this girl's just kind of like,
Yeah.
I like that,
Yeah.
you know. So
Well,
like,
yeah. I mean, you see the tiny little hints that she was born after the whole
yeah,
pandemic happened. You know, like
So
she doesn't know.
it's-
She doesn't know how to like use a seatbelt.
that
you know,
one, that
like,
one's
that was
crazy,
crazy, dude.
yeah,
It's just some funny little things.
yeah. All these, but these little new, and they're just doing it perfectly. That they're not throwing too much at you,
Mhm.
because these episodes they're intense from
Oh,
like
yeah.
beginning to end, but you always hear those little pieces like
Yeah.
Mhm.
that piece, the backpack or the sleeping bag piece. When she said like that stayed in my head.
Right.
The little jokes and the joke book stayed in my head. Like all those little nuances that they're showing are perfect.
Yeah.
And they're really making these episodes like watchable from beginning to end. Like
Yeah.
I'm enthralled in the episode. I was drawing and I stopped drawing. And I was
Wow.
like staring at it, just kind of like, okay, I have to see what's going on.
Right.
But
You got to pay attention, man.
Yeah.
It's like just like the video game, which is I thought was
Exactly.
awesome. There's like
Yeah.
tiny details that you can go and explore, and it's the same thing in the show.
Yeah.
You know?
I enjoyed it. I'm pumped to see what's happening now that we have met a whole nother group of human beings.
Right.
You know, so it should be. I'm pumped for Sunday.
What'd you think about
Oh, it
it's
comes
gonna
out-
come out tonight,
comes out
actually.
tonight.
Remember?
tonight?
Yeah, episode 5, because the Super Bowl
That's
comes out Friday
right.
night. What did you think about the new Kathleen and the other guy? What was it? Perry.
Wait, which one's Perry? Perry's the one.
Perry's like the long-haired. No,
Yeah.
the long-haired military dude.
Yeah.
Was he wearing a cowboy hat?
He looked like he great.
Yeah, beard.
Okay, yeah.
He actually voices Tommy in the video game,
Nice.
Joel's brother in the game. That's his voice.
Of course, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool to see that. Dude.
I
That's
like
cool.
that girl as an actress.
You do like her.
I've never seen her in a role like this.
No, never, dude.
That's why I'm a little off with her.
Mm.
Like, I mean, dude, the one that I can remember off the bat is Sweet Home Alabama, and she's like this Southern mom that's like,
I never saw
Really?
that movie.
yeah, like
I remember her in like 2.5 Men. She's Rose.
Yeah.
This, like Charlie Sheen's stalker.
exactly. So she's never played like this powerful,
No.
like, because from what I saw, it looks like she was like the leader of it almost, because everyone's kind of coming back to what she's saying. She's the one that's actually saying.
Yeah, I didn't really like her that much, to be honest, dude.
Her character's shitty.
Yeah.
I don't want that, and I wasn't sure what side she's
Right.
on either.
Yeah, no, you never not sure. I
Until-
mean, it seems like it's funny because again, like watching, the post little credit stuff with the the producers and the writers.
Yeah.
They wanted to create a character that almost like kind of mimics most like rebellions in history, which is like there's a group of people who are obviously oppressed by like the government or an organization. In this case, it's Fedra, right?
Yeah.
Clearly was killing them, probably, even though they were you heard her say like they had her brother locked up, eventually killed him.
Yeah.
And then like a rebellion comes up, takes over like the organization that was the tyrant, and then they themselves become tyrannical,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Which is
it's
pretty
history
crazy.
again.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
goes over and over. It's the same thing, but I don't know. It was very. I mean, when she went back and just blew
Murked
dude's
that
brain,
dude.
like just. And like you saw two different sides because she
Right.
was willing to use him. She
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"What if I have a doctor?"
Right. No, he's
nope,
no use to me.
Nope. See ya. Like adios. It made her character a little bit more, tolerable, I
Yeah.
guess, towards the end. But most of the time, I was like, I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
Yeah, I
can't
couldn't stand it, especially like when they see that there's some shit underground coming up, and she's like,
dude.
"Don't worry, we gotta get Sam and Henry or whatever the names were."
Mhm.
I honestly can't wait for her to die, and I hope it's really vicious and gory and bloody and violent.
Damn, Tony.
Awesome. Is her character in the game?
No. So in the game, same deal happens. You're not in Kansas City. I forget where you are.
Okay.
Because they're right in Kansas City.
I think so. I don't know.
I think.
Something like that.
And you do run into that trap though while you're driving.
Yeah. That trap was
but-
crazy. That part was
Yeah,
that part
and
was
you knew,
nuts.
and Joel knew.
Oh,
it was coming,
immediately,
dude.
immediately.
dude. Immediately.
But it was crazy when the thing fell off. They
Immediately.
threw the rock off the top or
Yeah,
whatever
that
it
was, an AC
Smashed
unit.
the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
thing.
But yeah, that happens. But they don't like that group of people you run into are just a group of
Yeah, it's just
people.
an
You don't
obstacle.
like
Yeah,
exactly. You
Gotcha.
don't like
Mhm.
meet anyone new
Yeah,
besides Henry and Sam. You
exactly.
meet
Yeah,
them, but
yeah, I feel you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's they just added it. So like let's see what happens with them.
Yeah.
Will it be like just this point in the show that you find a little bit like heightened climax,
Right.
and then next episode maybe you start with it and then you keep on going,
Mhm.
or they're gonna make the next episode has to be a full episode on just how they either deal with them and escape to get to the next point, or what happens with
Right.
that. So
Oh yeah. I want more clickers.
yeah,
So-
definitely
Yeah.
want more clickers, dude.
I want a little more.
but you know
a
what?
little more zombie action here.
We're gonna get it tonight. We're gonna get it, dude.
I think tonight, but I think they're doing well with the waiting. They've been doing really well
Smart.
with showing
Yeah,
them when they
yeah.
need to, and when they show them, it's not like It was like when they were in the
Museum.
the museum. Was it the museum?
Yeah, it's like a museum.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
museum.
and the dude from like that
Coming
was
out
a
of Boston.
long ass like. They hid for a while. The
Mhm.
guys are there. Next, they attacked him like 3 times. Like like
exactly how it
when
goes
they
in the
pop
game,
up,
dude. Yeah,
you're like, okay, we got about 10 to 15 minutes of these guys nonstop,
especially
And
those
then they-
clickers too.
and then they
Oh,
disappear.
yeah.
And then now you're working on this and this, and it's almost, I'm assuming, like the video game. 'cause
That's
there's
exactly
times-
the video game. Yeah,
Exactly. You're not just going all out. It's not like a fucking
You
random
can't.
shooter where you just
You
go,
would die immediately,
Yeah.
No.
You
It's
have to
definitely
be
like more skill involved.
yeah,
more
and
of an
I think
adventure
that's how
game.
you feel when you're watching this now.
Mhm.
You're like, all right, what's
Definitely.
the next little thing? And like when he set the traps too,
yeah.
and that really noisy trap, and she's like,
Mhm.
"What are you doing?" He's like, "Want to hear someone if they
Yeah,
come."
it didn't
And of
work
course, he
anyway.
barely slept, and he
Yeah.
was awake with his gun ready and looking. And again, that's when you see him be feeling a little bit more for her. Because
Yeah,
he's
protecting
watching
her.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
when she goes, "Is anybody gonna find us up here?"
Yeah. And I have kind of noticed this theme, I feel like, in the show where it's kind of like I think for like every episode that's kind of happened where like life can change on you, like on a dime sort of deal.
Yeah.
Like obviously, first episode, it's all happy go lucky.
Yeah.
And then the outbreak comes out.
Interesting.
Same deal in like episode 2, with Tess and everything, right?
Yeah.
And episode 3, you got Bill and Frank.
And then it just turns on its head.
Yeah, Bill is like totally cool with being by himself, totally. And then he
Mhm.
meets Frank, life changes on a dime, basically.
Yeah, but then like Frank, like the whole how Frank died was kind of like a little drawn out.
Yeah, that was
You know,
not
like-
as drawn out, I suppose.
yeah.
But even because if you think about it, like from Bill's perspective, one day Frank is just like, I'm done. Like I'm gonna kill myself. And then
True.
Bill, life changing on a dime, is like,
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna do it too. Then
Yeah.
And then obviously you have this episode where they're cruising, provisions in the truck, think
Yeah.
everything's all copacetic.
Mhm.
All of a sudden run into a trap, life changes on a dime.
Yeah, and
That's
I mean,
nuts.
but from the note that was read to him, written by Homeboy,
Bill.
it's just kind of like, you know, he has to keep going. He's not done with his journey yet.
Right.
Like, and I feel like that was Bill. Bill, he was done. Like he spent his whole time with one person, took care of that person, fought them up, lived. Like, dude, you can't go that many years and then lose someone like that, especially when you have no idea what your future. If you're gonna keep on living the same way,
Yeah.
dude, fuck it. Like, I'm out too. I'd do the same thing. But for Joel, it's like now this connection with Ellie is like right there, and now he's really starting to be like, all right, this is my purpose now. My purpose is to get her there, and then to see if my brother, But
Still,
now this is becoming a very important thing.
Right.
And he definitely sees his daughter in
1 million.
Oh, 1
1
million
percent
percent
as
is
well.
right.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
They're
But
about the
there's-
same age.
But there's
when the
something,
daughter died,
but
yeah.
there's also something about Ellie that's off, and you see it every once in a while, and like the looks that she gives, and certain things. There's something really off, and I mean when she shot him, and she says, "Oh, it's not my first time," blah blah. But then she teaches her how to use the gun, how to hold it correctly, so it doesn't get yanked out, like all these little things. But there's always still this little fucking thing, like this little look that she gives at him when something's happening, and you're like, what the fuck is off? And there's something off with her, and I'm trying to figure out, and I think that's part of it. I don't know, but
like she's gonna snap.
I don't know if she's gonna snap. I don't know if there's a little bit more to her backstory, because we don't know her backstory either that much. Like, I mean, you guys might because of the game. I don't know how it goes.
They don't really go that in depth.
They don't
backstory, no.
Well, then we'll see, because I feel like there has to be a little bit of more backstory with her in this in the show, so you actually feel a little bit more, even though pretty much all you know is that she's the immune one and she could be the savior. So maybe we'll see what happens. But
Hope for the next episode.
Yeah,
Gory,
and you said
violence.
tonight.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah,
Tonight,
it comes out
9:30.
tonight, yeah.
I'm stoked.
Excuse me. All right, let's get to some comments here. Actually, way back when Preferred does end up saying, "Hey, Manny, think about that." Brian Barnaby says, "Yo, dude, best show / movie review show out there." Also forgot to mention Monday night Sportsport Gaming Corner, Madden 23 calling an undefeated run.
Wow,
he says, dude.
My goodness, look at him. That's a champion talking right there. He's
Yeah,
talking
it
like
is,
a champion, my friend.
Nifty NFT company says, "Let's go, my lucky day, Sportsport and Downtown TV live in one day, dude."
The Nifty NFT company.
Nifty
Love
NFT, dude.
Love them.
Manuel Santiago says, "What's good, people?"
Oh, yeah.
And then, but first says, "Manny, did Tony force you to watch You People? If yes, Tony must pay dearly. Pay with blood.
Pay with
You owe me 2 hours.
Yeah, of my
dude,
entire
first
life.
of all, yeah.
Chop off an appendage.
Manuel Santiago says, "F dat." I do not watch it. LOL.
I'm happy that you read it like that. F dat.
F dat.
I
That's how you wrote it. Dude.
That's how I
That's how you wrote it, dude. I
know some people might have just
Play
been
it
like,
as it
F
lies,
that,
dude.
bro.
No, dude.
No,
Not a square, okay,
F
dude.
that.
Okay, dude. So speaking of You People, I guess we can move on and let's do the You People review, dude. So as you guys know,
Who you calling you people?
Exactly.
That movie's on right now.
Oh yeah, there it is.
What do you mean?
You people.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure
what
this
a
is where
time.
it happens, actually.
That is the
literally
scene
something.
too.
If for people that
Hell
don't
yeah.
know, for people that don't know,
we all
there's
talk
Tropic
like
Thunder
this.
in the background right now. Oh God, look at
Tropic
that!
Thunder, what a movie.
What a movie!
Hell yeah.
Will never ever could have never been made now.
They gave it a Crocodile Dundee. Be careful, man. There's national war here. Dingo ate your baby. It's a true story. You know that? He lost a baby. Dingo ate it. It's not funny, man. We have another comment here from Befer. Last gaming corner. Mike lost to Brian in NBA 2K, and the tension in the room was scary. He says
things get a little.
And then Befer says, "Who knew Jonah Hill could play street ball in the movie? You people, the editors, made him look like a good player." Wow,
that was funny. That was a funny part.
Yeah. I guess so, dude.
Believable?
No.
Believable? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No way.
All right, talk to me about you people then.
All right, so I'll go first.
Explain to me why this movie is so horrendous.
So basically, this movie came out on Netflix a week or so ago.
Yeah.
Starring Jonah Hill. I forget the woman's name. Elena.
No, it's Laura London.
Lauren London.
I love Lauren London.
Eddie Murphy is in it.
I like that.
David Duchovny, Julia Louis Dreyfus is in it as well.
Yep,
It's pretty sweet cast.
So, great cast. David Duchovny in it was like, he's got to star in some more shit, I think.
Dude, that man is amazing.
That man
What
is so funny, dude. He was in
Californication.
No. What did he play in
Evolution.
You People?
Oh, he was Jonah Hill's dad.
Oh, that was Jonah Hill's dad.
He was the dad. Yeah. And he was so funny, dude.
He was funny.
Dude,
I love Exhibit.
Yeah, he was just like talking about like 90s hip hop
Dude,
and
he's
rap,
like,
dude.
yo, you ever hear Pimp My Ride?
And he's just like straight face.
He's a fucking hero.
Yo, you ever run into him? You know, while you're doing any of your costume stuff? And she's just like, what? No, I don't run into him, dude.
That dude is just out of control. I watched. Have you seen Californication?
Not really, no.
Dude. I watched it when I was
right.
doing a lot of drinking, when I was smoking cigarettes like crazy. That show made me do it like 20 times more because it was like one of those shows, dude.
Yeah.
He
looks so
he's
cool.
a writer in this show, but he's a fucking asshole. He's a sexaholic. He's just like all this stuff. He rides this beat up black Porsche around everywhere. And he's just getting himself in trouble. And he's always meeting all these famous people and just fucking doing drugs and having sex.
This sounds like Entourage.
20 times better than Entourage.
Wow.
20 times.
Where's
better.
Michael? Where's
That's a hot
Michael?
take, man.
I telling you, it's amazing, that show. But yeah, no, Duchovny's a
great guy,
legend, dude.
So like again, the movie for me, I feel like a lot of jokes were forced.
Yeah.
He like Jonah Hill runs a pod. He's like a marketing trader guy.
Yeah.
He works in finance.
And he also does like a podcast. That's his dream, is to do this podcast like full time. And it's like
so is mine.
It's about the culture,
right? Yeah, but the podcast is about the culture, right?
Yeah,
whatever.
Oh boy.
Like, I don't know. First of all, it's unrealistic because I think he does the podcast in the beginning, opening scene, and then like never does it again.
Yeah, he does.
Towards the end, I think maybe.
A few times.
Is it a few times?
Yeah, his podcast hosts, like they have
that
like,
chick.
Yeah, they have like that flashback or whatever you want to call it, like where they're like talking over a scene, and they're like describing like the state of affairs, like in race. You can remember, like they do it in the first one.
Is that in the beginning? Yes, in the
beginning, right? And then they talk. In the middle, they talk about how like black and white people will never get along. And then Jonah's like, "Oh, I disagree with you.
Oh, right. Yeah,
we just have differences of opinions and whatever." And,
I don't know. I just don't. I thought like the whole him doing a podcast thing, especially as someone who does a podcast, it just seemed like he wasn't really committed. Like, is it really your dream?
Yeah, right. He's not doing it. He's not doing it every day.
He's not really doing it a lot, bud.
Yeah, they're just using that as the
which is kind of bogus. So I can't relate to that guy.
Yeah.
Prefer goes, I would not listen to that podcast.
He honestly goes, honestly, I thought it was kind of stupid. Yeah, and then another thing, I was telling this before too, like, I don't listen to Drake. And the first scene was just 3.5 minutes of Drake shit. And I was just like, way to really like pigeonhole yourself on that one, bud.
Yeah,
That's a tough one.
You're on the outside of that bell curve, Tony.
I suppose so. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like, they were naming specific stuff. So like, I know who Drake is.
Yeah.
And I know
they were literally just talking about his albums.
I know, but like, who the fuck knows Drake's albums, dude?
I mean, I know a couple of songs.
What do you name them? Couple songs, couple albums.
A Lover Boy.
That's the one they mentioned in the movie, Jay.
Yeah, I know. And then there's like
he just says the ones from the movie. What else do you want?
Yeah, what else do you need?
Anyway, dude. Then past that, I don't know, Eddie Murphy was okay. the scene where his hat gets caught on fire. That was kind of funny. What is that called? I forget what it was called, but it was like
Luffy.
Yeah, it's like the Muslim whatever hat they wear. Muslims wear.
Yeah.
And he was saying too how like a really prominent like Muslim minister
had given it to him.
Had given it to him, and it was like his proudest moment of his life. And like it gets set on fire.
I do like how they like really showed just like both sides, you know?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill's mom was like really out of touch and everything.
Which I think I can relate to that. Everyone's mother or parents in general
they
are
just
a little out of touch.
They don't. I mean, they're like in their own world. Like they don't know the nuances of.
They don't
know Drake.
They don't know Drake.
They
don't know Drake.
But they know Loverboy.
In the same like token, like Eddie Murphy. Yes, he's like this born again Muslim guy.
Right.
But like you hear in the beginning, like he talks about how I met my wife through the faith, you know, and like his son who was in Dave, I forget his name. He's like, didn't you meet her at a Jiffy Lube because like you didn't have enough money or something? Yeah. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, Eddie Murphy.
So yeah, dude. Again, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, the movie.
What's its Rotten Tomatoes score?
Doesn't really seem like it was
43.
for me too. 43% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was 42.
Yeah,
42.
Yeah, it should be like 12.
Okay.
And I just thought like Jonah Hill character was like unrealistically awkward. At everything.
Yeah.
Like at literally
when I watched the trailer,
you could not hold a conversation with him. Sort of deal.
Yeah, I could see. I saw
like,
that a little bit in the teaser.
It's like
or
no one really acts like that.
Oh no.
Do you be surprised?
No, yeah, but I'm saying normal people. Use the usual. People. Just be like, don't act like you know, like he's literally like bringing up Malcolm X, like the first time he's
like that's even when you're that nervous, you don't bring that up.
He's like our guy, Malcolm X. He's like our guy. I love Malcolm X. You know, he's
that
like
scene where he meets the parents for the first time, like alone.
Yeah, first of all, also unrealistic. Who the hell would ever like
take the parents out?
They're like, so they're together for 6 months. It's 6 months later, whatever. He wants to propose. And his friend was like, "Oh, you should like, have you talked to the parents yet? At all yet? Have you meet the parents?" So it's like, first of all, why are you even proposing before you meet the parents?
Yeah,
it's weird,
it's silly.
So then he goes out with the parents to lunch before he even met them through his girlfriend. Yeah,
there's no buffer.
Yeah,
you know?
No buffer at all. And I just thought it was really weird.
Yeah, and they just sat there and didn't really say much, and they just let him talk, and he just kind of talked out of his ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You learn about people.
Yeah.
When silence happens and how far they take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Some funny parts that I did laugh out loud at.
You LOL'd hard, didn't
you? Yeah.
I LOL'd all over my house.
Yeah.
All over.
No, yeah,
but there was a couple funny parts, but
like it was like trying to be like a social commentary, but also like a romantic comedy.
Yeah,
but like it just couldn't find like a good like mix. I feel like it was just trying to be both at the same time without like addressing one another.
Right, and then the jokes even about like pop culture would just seem like kind of forced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like, I forget one of the jokes, but he was making fun of his sister. And he said something that was just like kind of like out of left field, but pertained to pop culture. And it's just like, dude, like what are you talking about? Like, who wrote that joke?
Yeah. Some of them seem silly. And you think Jonah Hill's those are real tattoos? No.
I'm pretty sure he's tatted up for real. Yeah,
he's got some tats. I think. I just don't know how many.
That's a lot.
But I would. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I mean, overall, I think Rotten Tomatoes kind of like said it right. It wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
It wasn't like it was okay, you know, but not like it was not knock my socks off.
Honestly, you know, like
it's another movie that came out.
Like it was one of those movies where there were times where I did laugh, so I probably would give it a 40% around there, maybe.
Yeah.
Like Rotten Tomatoes. But why the hell was it 2 hours? How about that?
Yeah, no.
You know, like I remember like getting halfway through it. And I'm like, all right, I'm halfway through. It's probably almost over. Another hour left.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was expecting to see like 36 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I was like, this thing is like 2 hours and like 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, you watched it, Jay.
I know. It just didn't feel like 2 hours.
Are you kidding me? Oh, dude. I also thought the editing was like kind of whack, dude. There was a lot of filler. Like for some reason when they like changed locations,
Yeah.
there was like a montage with some rap song for like
It was
3
funny.
minutes.
It was funny. It was kind of like a
I was like, why are they doing this?
show.
Yeah.
for
Like,
some
I was like,
reason.
why? And it was like, shit like spray paint, like not spray paint. Yeah, spray paint, like font would come up like L.A. 6 months later, and it'd be like a collage of like images. Bam, 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 bam.
That's so fucking rom-com.
It's like, dude.
Oh no, the rom-com scene was at the end, dude. When
boy.
do you want me to spoil it for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking watch
So there's like a whole wedding, right? Jonah Hill gets into an argument with the dad, Eddie Murphy, and then Lauren London's character gets into an argument with the mom, and they come to the conclusion that like they can't go through with the wedding because of the families. They're not going to jive, right? But 6 months late, 6 months passes, and they seem to be getting over it, and the mom and the dad bring them back together for a surprise wedding with like everybody there
because they fucking because
they're like true, they're like
rom-com,
true
dude.
love,
True love,
and
dude.
it's just like one person loving another person.
Oh my god!
And that's all it should be.
The love, people.
Yeah.
All the love.
It's like we gotta set aside our differences.
Yeah, black, white, orange, green.
Yeah.
It's fine.
For the greater of love.
Black,
it's
white,
always
orange, green.
About love.
Manny trying to bet on the color of Gatorade at the Super Bowl.
Do I look like I
Hell,
like rom-coms?
actually, there's gonna be a lot of betting this week.
I have a few
I gotta get
comments
back
actually,
into-
dude.
You gonna get back into betting?
I got only for the Super Bowl. I love the Super Bowl betting. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much fun. You can bet on
You get in the
like
boxes?
no. I just go
You
on
do the
like
prop bets.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do all those fun ones, like the big boy touchdown. If you want to line there.
Yeah.
Boy, touchdown.
I actually got
like with
who
the-
scored the first touchdown last year? OBJ.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
I bet that OBJ was going to get that first one.
Oh,
I
fuck
actually
yeah.
won like $300 off of it.
That's sweet.
Off of like $20. I was
That's
so stoked.
awesome, bro.
But
Love those.
hopefully this year have some fun with it.
Hell yeah.
Let's get back to the movies.
Let's get
Sorry,
back to the
sorry,
movie.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have comments here. So Buffer says, why does Jonah Hill look like a Serbian nightclub bouncer that wears way too much cologne? He does with the bleached hair.
Oh yeah, and it's like
shit.
slick back.
Slick
too.
back, like
Yeah.
as if he's still in War Dogs or something, dude.
War
Hilarious.
Dogs. Yeah, that movie
That
was
was a
funny.
good movie.
Movie was great movie.
When he
great
takes
movie,
out the
great
money or the gun in
Oh,
the
he's
hood.
like, Buffer also says your thoughts on you people quiz between Jonah Hill and fake with CGI actor claims. I mean,
Question for that: who cares?
Yeah.
Did
but-
you? Was it so noticeable that you're like, oh my god, I can't believe it's
Well,
fake?
What's his name? Andrew Schultz was a cameo. He was like Jonah
Yeah.
Hill's friend.
Yeah.
He like comments and he's like, it just looks like their faces kind of just like come together.
Mush.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there is something. It's not just the fact that because I'm like, dude, do you know the amount of shit that's CGI? Do you know
Right.
who uses CGI a lot and people will never fucking know? David Fincher. Look at all the movie. He did Seven. He did all those movies have these intricate pieces that are CGI and you would never know
Interesting.
unless you knew. So there's like an M&M that gets thrown in one of them.
Mhm.
And that's CGI. It doesn't look like it is, but it's done so perfectly
Yeah.
with the. So like that's why I asked because there's a difference between being like, hey, this CGI looks like shit, and like, oh, like, but like, why is that a big deal? Is my
right.
real question.
I mean, I knew watching the movie that was CGI because I heard about it.
you had already, yeah.
So I wonder.
So you were expecting it?
Yeah, I knew, and it did look different. But I wonder, excuse me, if I didn't know if I would know.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
would
you
it
know what I'm
really
saying,
be
dude?
that crazy? It's not like you have like
You're
an
crazy,
eye
dude.
and a lip in a different spot. It's got to be, you know,
That would be crazy.
that would have been crazy, like fucking Picasso style, man.
Buffer also says you people tried so hard to be Meet the Parents.
Yep.
I kind of did.
It
Honestly,
did.
dude.
I could see that.
And Meet the Parents, obviously, you're not gonna get that at all. Buffer also says Jonah Hill looks so old. He should be the parents. He does. He did look.
I mean, he is like 30 something.
Dude, he's like 40, I thought.
Oh, he's pushing it. I'm excited. Did Jonah Hill drop that Grateful Dead
Jonah Hill
docuseries?
is. Oh, he's
Did he?
39. No, I don't think so.
They haven't made that yet.
No.
They're probably making it.
That'll be good.
That'll be really good.
dude, he's
That'll
He
gotta
did.
fucking-
He did kind of give me some Jerry Garcia vibes when he was in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
you
bit.
could
Maybe that's,
dress him
you know,
up, put the
hair,
sun,
dude.
put the glasses on
Put
and
the
everything.
glasses
Get him a
on.
little
You dress him up, dude. How about you dress Manny up? How about that?
Tease his
dude?
hair a little bit.
Yeah, tease Manny's
they'll look good.
beard.
Tease might be a book. Tease it. Tease a good.
Tease that beard, dude. Okay, so more comments. The comments from are just flowing in, dude.
Indigo.
Indigo says hi to prefer.
Do you know what
What
LOL
LOL stands
means?
for? It stands for laugh out loud.
Lots of
Indigo.
love.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye, Matt.
Love you too, dude.
LOL means lots of love, Indigo. And we got lots of love for you.
Oh yeah, Lauren London and Jonah Hill meeting in the Uber was so cringy.
That was what they were going for, though.
Dude, no, stop it.
Yeah.
Manny, they met because Jonah Hill like walks out of his apartment, out of work, and just like he has to get an Uber, and his Uber, of course, happened to be a Mini Cooper. Lauren London's driving a Mini Cooper.
Cute.
He gets in, she's freaking out, and she's just like, "Oh my god, He's like, "Oh, I love my Uber, and then all of a sudden they're just like,
"You want to make up?
You want to go out?" Like, kind of like he was like, "Oh, I can help you get to your destination," because she was lost or something. Totally stupid. If I would have got the fuck out of the car immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have been like,
fuck,
my
dude?
bad. See ya.
Oh shit. Indigo does not like, she likes rom-coms. Jonah Hill tie-dye sweatsuit made me burn all my DTV tie-dye shirts. It was kind of tough. And Holocaust ring joke was funny, I thought. Honestly.
Holocaust ring?
Yeah, because he bought a really shitty ring for her.
Ooh.
Like really tiny. And it was like from Tiffany's.
Oh yeah.
And he showed her, he showed his friend first,
Yeah,
like, "Oh, this is the ring," and she goes, "This is like brutal. Like, you got to do something about this ring. It's bad." And he goes, "Oh, I'll just tell her it was my grandmother's Holocaust ring or something." Like, you can't really argue that.
Wow. No, I mean, no, you can't. But
someone will.
I think it was kind of funny though.
I don't like it.
You didn't like that joke?
I just didn't like I don't like the move of like giving your fiance a Holocaust ring.
Yeah.
Like, maybe as like a symbol of something, but you get a real ring.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, no, I mean, obviously, it's in bad taste because you're lying to your wife. That's bad.
Horrible.
Especially using the Holocaust as your backstory here.
It's like, yeah, I didn't want to spend money on a ring, but here's my grandmother's Holocaust ring.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it plays, dude.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Manny is
Manuel
answering Indigo in terms of what LOL is used for.
Lucifer,
he says Lords of Limbo, and she says Lucifer, our Lord.
Damn. What movie
also is UCGI?
What movies is Indigo into?
Lincoln over lobotomy.
Oh,
that's kind of random, dude.
I think she's into like scary movies.
I think she's into your kind of movies, Jay.
No one's into those movies. Oh, Renee, what'd you do?
Renee didn't do anything.
Oh,
Renee.
All right, guys. Cool. Let's move on from you people.
So, I mean, final thoughts on you people.
All right, what would you rate it? Out of 10, dude. Out of 10. Out of 10. What are you rating it?
5.
Really?
Ooh,
yeah.
That's higher than Rotten Tomatoes.
I know.
I would give it a
cringy,
3.6.
Some of the cringy spots really maybe
3.6, half hour too long.
Half hour too long.
Manny, what would you rate it?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
That's a solid rating, dude.
Thanks.
For someone who hasn't watched the movie.
It's
right
in the middle, baby.
That's just based off of our analysis.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just trying to be nice here because
cool.
I highly doubt that movie was good.
Anal cysts?
Anal cysts.
I mean, we watched the trailer here, and the trailer.
Yeah, again, it was just. You know what? It reminded me too much of.
Look Who's Coming to Dinner.
Yeah, it reminded me of like Bernie
Mac.
Bernie Mac did it.
Look Who's Coming to Dinner.
Perfectly, and that was again another remake.
Yeah, there was one
because the original is the black boyfriend comes to the white family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then
the Bernie Mac version is the white man, Ashton Kutcher, I believe, right?
Yeah,
goes
Kutcher,
to the black family, and so like these are just same story being told again, and they just didn't do it well. From what you guys have explained, it just didn't work this time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
it was just dude.
Well, it's a tough topic, and
well, it looks like they tried to just get like high, like big names, Eddie Murphy,
draw him
in, put him in the spots. Schultz, he's big right now with all the young kids.
I'm big right now.
Are you now? Take it easy over there behind the freaking,
yeah, bro.
Jesus,
we're in public.
I'm happy that we're distanced from you.
Yeah, me too.
Jesus.
You're gonna need a longer distance if.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
Cut this off.
All right, we're done with you people.
All right, yeah, we are done with you people. Indigo also says no more remakes, please.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I also agree with that. So
what
we got
to talk about a remake?
No, not yet. Actually, we're gonna watch a trailer for the original movie. Dude.
For original.
So a movie called Air, which is about Nike, but not the making of Nike. It's about Nike acquiring Michael Jordan, and creating Jordan sneakers and stuff like that. Matt Damon plays the executive of Nike, who seems to be the one who pushes and kind of organizes this collaboration with Jordan. With Jordan,
his name,
and I know I fucking
because then I think what is it?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck
is the
Phil
creator
Knight?
of Night. Yeah, Phil Knight. Yeah.
Dude, it looks good.
It looks
already
sweet,
watched
dude.
it, and I'm
You
stoked.
fucking watched the whole movie already, dude?
The whole movie.
Trailer.
I believe. Oh, dude, I thought I wrote down when it was released, dude.
I think it's later on in the year. I don't think it's a.
Did you just say it's later on in the year?
I might have.
Is that what you just said to me?
Might have been. I might have just said.
Play it.
We're gonna play the trailer, dude, which is right
Play
here.
that
Dude,
trailer.
don't fucking talk. Oh, you know what? I don't think I added it to the stream yet.
Oh my god!
Add to the stream.
Add to the stream.
1982.
Q4 has been a tough year. Our sales are down. Our growth is down.
Sonny, I brought you in here to grow the basketball business.
People don't know what the hell a Nike is.
What's a Converse?
NBA All-Star shoe.
There's nothing cool about Nike.
You would have to have a pretty compelling pitch.
I can tell them the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it. This is where you come up with a brilliant idea that no one else can see. Let's hear it.
I got it. I found him.
Who's that? Jesus? Can't afford it.
I'm willing to bet my career on one guy.
My name's Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
I don't like to take no for an answer. Oh, man. Here we go. You asked me what I do here. This is what I do. I find you players, and I feel it this time. Yeah, okay, it's risky. When you were selling sneakers out of the back of your Plymouth, that was risky. Don't change that now.
For a rookie?
Yes.
Who's never set foot on an NBA court.
That's the literal definition of rookie. Yeah.
What's the plan?
We build a shoe line around just him. I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
Who's the player?
Michael Jordan.
Your motor is
You have our attention.
You'll be all right tonight. You show up at the house.
I believe in your son. I believe he's the future. And his story is going to make us want to fly. But the shoe is just a shoe.
Until my son steps into it.
Got a name for it? Air Jordan. I don't know. Seriously? Maybe it'll grow on me.
Looks fun. That looks like a great movie, dude.
And it looks like a pretty good,
Yeah.
feel good movie.
Oh yeah, dude.
Definitely there's gonna be some lows that not gonna be excited for, but
Some lows.
who's playing Michael Jordan?
That is the big question,
question.
Jason. Because honestly, like, good for them for putting that trailer together and not including who they had casted for Michael Jordan. Because now everyone's fucking talking about who's going to be
I
playing
bet it's gonna be like
Michael
his
Jordan,
son.
dude.
Yeah, could be.
I bet it's going to be not his son.
Why
I
not?
bet it's gonna be him digitally.
Yeah, imagine.
Yo, CGI. That'd be sick, actually, dude.
CGI'd back to his youngin' days.
You know what CGI stands for?
Computer graphic interface.
What's the stand for, Tony?
I was trying to think of something
Something-
satanic, but I couldn't really think of
can't.
anything, dude.
Cheesy grits, insane.
Christ gets intimate.
Oh, Christ gets intimate. That sounds like a really great movie, dude. Like, just like Jesus Christ,
intimate.
Christ gets intimate. Actually, Judas, Paul, Peter, Jesus.
At the Last Supper.
The Last Supper.
Will the Romans get them? No, they won't.
Dude, we got fucking 10 comments right
Oh God.
now.
Let's get it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Looks like we may have some breaking news.
We got some
actually.
breaking news. Oh my goodness.
Fast 10 trailer. Is that what he said?
That's what I'm reading right now. Fast 10 trailer.
That's the first thing I noticed. Fast 10 trailer. Did we watch the Fast 10 trailer?
I don't think we did. At least I don't remember anything, so that's fine.
Emily? Speaking of family, you guys did the review on the house, right?
Oh yeah,
correct, dude.
All right, good.
Oh yeah, it was
But
good.
this
Check it out on YouTube.
2 hours ago. Is this
2
real? Or this is fake though. 2 hours ago.
I don't know.
This is-
You gotta look it up.
Let's just watch it, Tony. It's 3 minutes long.
Couldn't have watched it because it just came out. It says Michael Thafhall.
Yeah, it says could have watched it.
New
That's right,
Fast
dude.
and the Furious.
All right, let's finish talking about Air first,
Start
right?
talking. Start talking.
And then we'll get to the Fast 10 trailer. That's breaking right there, dude. Okay, so thank you, Michael, for the heads up. We wish you were here, bud.
Wish you were here.
But first, this Air the movie is about MJ. Thank
Good.
you, and Air Jordans.
Nice job.
Nifty NFT Company says Air has potential to be an amazing movie. Let's hope they do an amazing movie. Let's hope they do MJ right.
I think they will.
They should do a shoe movie on Nike's Kyrie. That's funny, dude. Anthony Edwards would look perfect, he says. Look up Anthony Edwards bald. Looks identical.
No. No, he doesn't.
No?
Hold on. If we're thinking of the same guy.
You're probably not.
Oh no, never mind.
Oh, he looks fucking just like him, dude.
Oh, he does. Holy shit.
Yeah, shave his head.
Yeah, shave his head. Yeah, sure.
He could do it. It's crazy.
Bang, that's what you're seeing right there. That is like a crazy, actually, like side by side thing, dude.
Yeah.
But is this? That's really what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
He's a funny looking dude.
By the way, this Fast and the Furious thing is 2 hours ago, apparently. Yep.
Damn.
How much
USA
do you think
Today talks about it.
MJ makes off this movie? He says, I don't know,
Nothing.
dude. I probably, I don't know. Dude. I mean, I would imagine that whatever contract he has with Nike, they're allowed to use his name and shit for this movie,
name and
right?
likeness.
No way, dude.
So Nike's making money. I'll tell you.
Told you, Manny. Michael says, I got a picture today. I told you, Manny.
I told you.
Like a little
I wasn't even questioning. I was doing research.
Like
I was
little-
doing my due
How
diligence.
fucking dare you, Manny, question Michael?
I'm doing
you
my
fucking
goddamn
piece of
due-
shit,
Where
stupid
are you?
orange hat wearing
I
motherfucker.
am doing my due diligence. I'm not one of these fools.
You know what due diligence means. You can't even spell due diligence.
I diligence at least 4 to 5 times a
So
week.
many times a day. Diligence, son of a bitch.
Indigo says, "Oh my gosh!
OMG.
Oh no, my son is going to love this movie with the popcorn emoji. Love that, dude.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be a great movie. Again, you think about the history between just Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
In general, obviously,
That movie looked
and
very Argo-y. The look of it.
no, it did. It did. I mean,
Right?
Ben
Very
Affleck
dark.
does
Yeah,
look like
exactly.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the other thing that he directed. So like
Ben Affleck's a great director.
Yeah.
He really is a good director, not a great actor.
great in certain things.
What? In
I
certain
really do
things.
I
like
like him.
things like this. I think he does well.
Batman?
Thing as like Batman, maybe not.
Not good.
Not good.
Argo, he was okay in.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had a great supporting cast. Like John Goodman was in it, and who's the bald old guy? He was in it too. Was it Little Miss Sunshine?
I
I keep thinking Alan Alda, but it's not.
That's what
Alan
I was
Alda.
thinking. That's the name I
Fuck!
was thinking. But it's not. You're right.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna be so pissed. Alan Arkin.
Arkin. Yeah, he's awesome.
Bryan Cranston's in it,
Cranston.
dude.
I mean, this is a pretty solid
on,
cast too, though. This is a pretty solid cast that we have for Air.
Yeah, I know that.
Like
know
I
that.
think,
I know
and I
that.
don't think he's
know
going to
that.
be in it as much.
I don't think he is either, because it's
Yeah.
more about Matt Damon. Seems.
Yeah.
At least Ben
And-
Affleck seems to know he's not a great
So
actor.
the funniest, the thing was,
You can't produce.
Yeah, but I actually listened to Phil Knight's autobiography book.
Renee's reading it right now.
Yeah. Which one? Does he have more than one? Which one are you reading?
You only got one life.
Something dog or something like that? Shoe dog. Yeah. Dude, he's awesome. But like this story is pretty close. The things that I saw, like I recognize from listening to. Well, I was doing the audiobook because I can't read really well.
It's okay, man. I can help you.
Thanks, bud. So yeah, but
Jay can't
it's
read.
interesting. It's like it's crazy. He did a lot. That dude hustled,
Indigo
hustled like crazy.
protecting Ben Affleck.
Honestly, he
Get
was
into-
good.
don't-
Daredevil,
come
underrated
on.
movie, dude.
Uh,
Yo, you got,
Underrated movie.
it is underrated. It's underrated.
That movie is garbage.
No. That's why it's underrated. 'cause
Okay,
it's
good.
really not
Don't
garbage.
fucking tell me it's garbage.
garbage.
It's not garbage.
absolute
It's
garbage.
not.
It's as bad as fucking the new Batman.
You guys want
It's
to watch the rest of Tropic
garbage.
Thunder right now, dude?
It's garbage.
This is where they have Jack Black strapped to the tree because he's like really
He's like
having
tweaking
he's
out.
tweaking out. 'Cause he doesn't have any
Give me my
heroin.
Skittles, man.
Yeah.
See my Skittles.
See my-
Skittles. Skittles. Wow. When did that camera get put on that?
I don't know, but this is dope as hell.
This is nice. Smart job. This is what we do here. We watch movies.
Oh, and oh my god, that's when Robert Downey Jr. is asking this dude, I forget his name, the booty sweat guy, about like the woman he's in love with, and he's like talking about her like all like romantically, and he goes, "What's her name?" And he and the guy is like a closeted like gay guy, so he just like naturally says Lance, and Robert Downey Jr. just, "What the fuck did you just say, Lance?" And he's talking about Lance from NSYNC.
Did you say
Fuck, did you say Lance? No, I said Nancy. I said Nancy,
not Lance, Nancy. That's brilliant.
Oh, dude, what a movie! Ridiculous, dude. Michael C. Thiefo says Daredevil is good for people who condition as Daredevil.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows how to type.
Condition like physically?
Alpa Chino.
Chino.
Oh, so I think he means like for people who like actually work out, like Daredevil,
like a blind guy.
Pretty much.
I mean, he works out quite well. Dude.
What he's saying is that movie's great for blind people. Is what he's saying.
I mean, dude, talking about like
blind person.
Obviously, being blind is a little bit of a disability, right? So, I mean, Ben Affleck,
a little bit.
It's like one of your 5 senses. It's 1/5 of pretty much your being.
Being blind's like a little bit of a disability.
It's just a little rough.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you see, I've
Tony,
no, you don't see. That's the problem.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I've seen a lot of blind people in movies.
Yeah,
and they always have like some great shit.
I
going
wish they
on,
could
dude.
see
like in
them.
Daredevil, like in Rogue One, like in See No Evil, Hear No Evil. There's the blind dude in Mortal Kombat. I forget his name.
Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense dude. Minority Report. Tom Cruise is blind for a little bit. He kills it when he's blind.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Aemon Targaryen. I mean, everyone loved Aemon.
True. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I'm like,
yeah, how dare you? How dare you?
Whatever.
How dare you,
Whatever,
Jay?
Tony.
How dare you? That's right.
Wow.
Now the tables have turned.
Attacked.
Now you're in the corner, Jay.
Oh man.
how dare you?
Oh yeah, Michael said for blind people who are blind like it. So meaning it is horrible. Oh yeah, dude, Ray, Jamie Foxx, dude.
True.
I feel like I'm Robert Downey Jr. talking about like Forrest Gump.
That was a good one. No, that's a good one. I like the Ray.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, the movies I said though, you don't like.
No, Tony, because you
but
got
Ray
trash
makes sense.
Ray Charles, dude.
Yeah, but that's a
He's
movie
national
about
hero.
that's a movie about someone who succeeded as a blind person. That's fine. That makes sense.
That is right.
But
dude.
what Daredevil's like a made up, like if you're gonna be a fucking superhero, who the fuck goes, hey, we're gonna make a blind superhero?
That's because you're so unsuspecting. This blind guy can't do anything. He can't see anything. Little do you know that
sees like
sonar, dude. Sonar, dude.
Yeah.
I forget.
Batman doesn't have.
Oh,
sonar
Indigo
because
says
he's
Minority
blind.
Report was a good movie. It is a good movie, dude. So we were talking about Air.
Yeah.
April, what was it like
15th.
15th? April 5th. Fuck you. In theaters.
5th?
We're gonna go see it, dude.
I'm stoked.
I know Michael loves Ray, loves Jamie Foxx. Good for all visions.
All visions.
Mike's all inclusive.
Yeah, he really is.
Just for Ray, though, not for Daredevil.
Not for Daredevil.
Dude, Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
So
I don't know
someone
how
just
many
mentioned
times.
that. Someone just mentioned that on here.
Where?
Daredevil's good for someone. Colin Farrell in Daredevil with a bull eye for it.
Oh, before said that.
Yeah.
He preferred on the same page.
I know.
Colin Farrell as Bullseye, dude. He is like so menacing.
That's awesome. That was the only good part of the movie.
Jennifer
Everything-
Gardner was all right.
No,
Elektra.
no.
How about Shaboy as Kingpin? Shaboy, whose name I forget. Ugh, excuse me. Sorry, I ate my lunch kind of quick today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
fuck. Who's the who's the guy? Green Mile, the big dude.
Yeah.
He died recently.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Like
But,
a couple years
a
ago.
few
The
years
other
ago.
one's Michael Clark Duncan, and this guy.
No,
is
that's him. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah. There you go. What's the other one though?
Nice, Manny.
I don't know who you're talking about.
There's two guys that looked almost exact. They were always the big dudes. Oh, what's the other guy's name? They always look the same.
Terry Crews.
No, not Terry, but close. Oh my God, Michael Clark Duncan. I'm gonna find out. Hold up. I'm gonna find this out.
He plays a big dude usually.
I think I know
He is a big
who you're
dude.
kind of talking about.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan, dude. He was a great actor, man. See, other people search for David Morse.
Michael Clark Duncan, and then
Ving Rhames.
Vin Rhames.
That's who you get confused. Michael
Oh,
That's
That's,
ridiculous.
yeah, come on,
Wasn't
man.
That is ridiculous.
Get out of here.
Oh no, he's not in Green Mile.
No, Ving Rhames is in Mission Impossible. Michael
Yup.
Clark Duncan is in Green Mile.
Yeah,
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
All right. So I think Air, great job, great trailer. Pumped to see who plays MJ. Whatever, dude. I mean, Anthony
Whatever.
Edwards.
Whatever,
Anthony Edwards,
dude.
dude. I'm pretty excited. So now, right now, I'm gonna look up Fast 10 trailer.
Please do. I didn't know Momoa was the villain.
Oh, dude. 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago.
Family, bro.
Universal Pictures Australia came out with it 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Universal Pictures Canada came out with it 1 hour ago. Do you think they have Australian accents in the Australian one?
No.
Oi, probably.
Probably. Imagine Vin Diesel. It's like dubbed, even though it's in English. They
Dom.
dub it with
Yeah.
with an Australian actor.
My name is Dom.
That would be
I
hilarious.
like
dude.
boomerangs.
I like to be. Oh,
It's all about family.
Wow.
It's about
All right, let's. Jennifer Gardner is a man,
man.
baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Let the
God.
conspiracy.
I really hope not, honestly, dude, because
I was saying that years ago.
kind of attracted to Jennifer Gardner.
Oh my God! Actually, you know what, Mike? Mike is right. Colin
What?
Farrell always saving superhero movies, Daredevil and Batman.
dude.
That is very correct because he
I
is
think Batman
amazing.
was a good movie. So,
No, it sucked. but
although he was
good in it.
great in the movie, it wasn't a bad movie with or without him.
Yeah, it sucked. The movie.
You know what
sucked.
sucks, dude?
The movie
You
sucked.
suck, dude.
You know that movie sucked.
You know what?
You know that movie. Sucked.
Marianne's cooking
play
sucks, dude.
That's a war that you will not find me jumping into right
Yeah,
now.
mine.
Don't you?
No, I'm
dare.
gonna drag you in,
You-
buddy.
you
I'm gonna
can't.
drag you
Nope,
in,
There's
dude.
no dragging
You're
me
coming in with
No,
me,
no.
dude.
You
You're
just-
getting in there. I'm bringing you in the trenches with me,
You
dude.
just started a
We're
fight.
digging.
You just started a
I'm
war.
digging a hole
that
for the
is
both of
gonna
us, bud.
end you.
You think she's watching?
No.
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 You're so confidently.
Jay's like,
no,
no,
dude, she
no.
never watches.
Jay-
dude.
Never watches.
Jay's like, no. I don't even know her. No
Never.
way. She doesn't watch. this
Never
shit.
watches
What
it.
do you-
Never.
You know Marianne. What are you talking
I met her
about?
once.
She met her
Just once, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Every time I say Brian, she goes, "Do I know him?" I'm
Who
like,
the fuck is Brian?
You've met him twice, I think. At
Thorne?
the part. No, Barnes.
Oh, Brian
Barnes.
Barnaby.
Barnes.
Okay, so let me type in. Hold on, Fast 10 trailer. Sorry.
Fast 10. Fast 10.
Fast X.
Dude, no one knows what X means.
Get the fuck out of here. By the way, speaking of which, the Super Bowl thing has got to lose the Roman numerals, bro.
Where are they on now?
Like 57, 53. It's like XLIV. Like, dude, just fucking say the year 2023 or the number
Dude,
of Super.
It's
Who?
fucking
Why
classic.
is it Roman numerals, dude?
Because
Fuck
it's more
off.
professional.
No, it's not.
tradition.
It's bullshit.
tradition.
It's
It's
bullshit.
tradition.
Let it fly.
Yeah,
Some
Tony.
traditions are stupid.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
why do I have to figure it out every fucking year?
Or you can.
What do you
just
mean? Why don't you just
know.
listen with your sense of hearing?
Yeah, bro. They tell
Um,
you 57.
Yeah, they say it all the time.
I liked the movie Elektra.
I never saw it.
Nah, I couldn't get into it.
I saw
I
it.
watched it, but
Low key good, dude.
Was it with Jennifer Gardner?
Obviously, Jennifer Gardner played Elektra. She reprised her role from Daredevil, the spin-off classic. And they had some like
Was that
dope,
one
like
with
the Legion that she had to fight against.
she has Raphael's things, right?
The Scythes?
Oh, she has a little, the
Those
little,
things,
yeah,
right.
the trident.
What was the other
knives
movie?
things.
Oh, Aeon Flux came in at the same time as Elektra, I think.
That was a good one, too.
That one, like, I got a little bit. I was okay with that one.
That's a real sci-fi.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude.
Don't you, anyways, me? Don't
Elektra,
you switch the
good
subject.
movie. The Legion that she fought with the 8 dude, the chick who was, and the dude who was the snake, the guy who could be the eagle or whatever.
I'm
No,
good.
there was one dude. His tattoos were like his powers. So if
Yeah,
Jay was
yeah.
like that would be Jay.
Jay's got tattoo powers.
Yeah, dude, because he had like tattoo of like a snake around his neck, and the snake
That'd
would
be
come
dope.
off. He had a snake on. He had a fucking eagle on his back, so the eagle came off. It was like flying around, and he was using the vision, dude.
Legion, yeah.
But then I think she found him in like a cornfield using the
Stabbed him in the
eagle and
throat.
just fucking killed him like real quick, dude.
Damn.
Sucks, man.
While he was just like
Fully out of his body.
eagle, that dude.
Dude, and then you get shanked while you're eagling. Ugh.
Um,
Rough life.
Mayo says abuela. Sorry if I misspelled grandma in Spanish, but Vin Diesel says this is the best one yet because his abuela,
He's a boy.
and everyone has an abuela.
That's not true.
Is that really like what I could wait? What?
I don't know what Mike's talking about.
Like, no, he's saying Vin Diesel's grandmother is in this movie. The character's grandmother
Yeah.
Like Dom Toretto's grandmother's in the movie,
Yeah.
and he's saying that Vin Diesel was saying that this is the best Fast and the Furious yet because it has abuela, and everyone has an abuela.
Has a grandmother, and everybody has a grandmother.
Okay.
Abuela. Oh, because it's Dom Toretto, and they're like
Tommy.
Family.
I don't know what nationality they are.
I don't know either.
I mean, I would imagine Vin Diesel. Actually, I don't even know what. I don't even know, dude.
Vin Diesel's not his real name.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
not
really?
No way.
No. You think his name is Vin Diesel?
I think it's like Vincent. His name's definitely.
My
like
name is Vin Diesel.
Vincent.
Excuse me, Mr. Oh, Mark Sinclair.
Hello, Mr. Sinclair.
Yo, honestly, dude, I think I just lost a little bit of respect. Here
All
for
the
Vin Diesel.
respect, of course.
Bro, you didn't.
Born Mark Sinclair as a teen working as a bouncer at NYC, he felt he needed a tougher sounding name via. This is from Screen Rant. How did Vin even get his stage name? The stepfather who raised the Pitch Black star and his twin brother Paul was Irving Vincent. So he took Vin and Diesel gas.
Vin, because
Yeah, I got a truck, takes diesel gas.
oh, you know what? That's
Oh,
gonna be my
bro.
last name from now on.
Favorite
That's-
Vin Diesel movie was Pacifier.
That movie's fucking brilliant.
Oh,
So
dude.
funny, bro.
All right, we get off track here.
Oh my
dude.
goodness.
Sorry.
Bring us back. Reel us in. Reel us in.
Dude. Oh, now this is when Kirk Lazarus realizes he's his own man.
God, he's watching the movie still.
Dude, Tony, focus, bro. Focus.
Okay, dude.
Come on, get back to it. Bring us
Let's
back.
share this. I swear he said that. He says, yes, Tony. Exactly, Michael. Oh, wait, no. Vin Weasel! All right. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're
to the
back,
movie,
we're
dude.
back, we're back.
Okay, dude. Let's fucking share this screen, dude.
Yeah. Give me that Vin Weasel screen.
Yeah, show
That
me
Vin Weasel, baby.
Full Vin Weasel right now.
Show
Everyone
me
get
your
ready.
weasel, dude.
Your Vin Weasel.
I know that this road has been.
Mi abuela.
Yet here you are, building this magnificent family. What's going on in that head of yours?
Something little B said. He said, Dad, they're not afraid of anything. But I am. I'm afraid of losing someone I love.
Dominic Toretto, you're about to learn all about fear. Oh, you built such a beautiful life, filled with love and family.
I never got that chance.
You stole that from me. My future. My family. And now, I'm gonna break yours. Piece by piece.
Ooh.
He's coming for you with everything.
What's the plan, Dom?
I'm not sure anymore.
One of us might not come back from this. But we have to fight.
Never accept death when suffering is owed.
Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many get bang with us. Label us no phobias.
It's a setup.
He's trying to tear us apart.
Our situation is fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run? Winning used to be about winning. We raced for respect. Today, I raced to stop the bloodbath.
That's the problem with having such a big family. How do you choose the ones you save?
Let's race. Ain't too many get bang with us. Label us no phobias. No phobias. No phobias.
You still know how to drive? What do you think?
It's showtime.
Here we go.
Game recognizes game.
I'm coming for you, son.
That's a cruiser.
Here they come. You will never be able to break my family.
No way.
Totally real.
Good morning, sunshine. You gotta be kidding me.
That's sweet.
Yeah, is it okay to say? Actually, it is okay to say that already looks better because The Rock's not in it.
That's so funny.
Oh,
That's so funny. I was
dude.
thinking the same thing.
I like really like it didn't even
Yeah.
feel that crazy, even though I knew it looked that crazy because I didn't see him in it.
Yeah, for some reason he like adds like some weird
Just like corniness
yeah,
to
yeah.
it. And
Like over the top corniness.
yeah, like we know this is corny, but you
Yeah.
add him into it and you're on a different level
Yeah,
that
yeah.
threw me off. I'm a little bit, and you know what too? That from seeing that, the mixing of street racing
Mhm.
with like this action shit happening that just involves cars. It was, I think, is the first time I've seen that dynamic really get back to like that street racing thing that we had in like the first two movies than it has kind of in the recent. Because in the recent, it's really just been like action movies
with cars.
cool cars.
Yeah, yeah.
The first two were like it's all about racing and then things that happen around racing
I don't know.
culture. I don't know.
It seemed like that one race was like a small part.
Yeah,
of the
like
movie.
it might be like the beginning when like he
Yeah.
doesn't know who Jason Momoa's person is,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like who he is or the background maybe. But it was just interesting that they put both of those because like we haven't seen a drag race scene
not
since
in
Tokyo
the
Drift, probably.
last.
Right?
No, I think they had like one. I mean, I guess the one with Paul. All right. What maybe Fast 7 when Paul Walker like they gave him like his sole send off. Which, by the way, Paul Walker was in this trailer.
Yeah, because
what's the deal with that, dude?
So there
It's CGI, you think?
Yeah, no, it's flashback to I think Momoa's character was in those cars. He's part of the money that they stole.
The cartel.
In Brazil.
It was.
You know that big safe that they steal?
Yeah.
I think that was like Fast 5 or something.
Yeah, that was.
So
I
it
do
goes
recall
into
that,
and it
dude.
hits those cars, and those cars fall over. And I think that's when that's when one of his characters.
So this is a big revenge spot.
When is it
Basically,
not?
Yes.
All
of Fast and the Furious is some type of revenge on Dom, dude.
Daredevil really isn't a revenge spot.
We're talking about Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious. What?
What are you talking about?
Everyone hates
You said
Dom
one.
usually for something that Dom did.
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know. Like there's some
No?
that aren't revenge spots. You know, what do you mean?
Which all the everybody, all the villains in these movies, all are going
Oh, the
after
villains.
Dom.
Oh yeah. We know that.
Okay.
Tony wasn't paying attention.
Wow, Tony.
No,
You're
just-
right.
you said when isn't it a revenge spot?
Yeah, with him in these movies. When
Yeah, you
isn't
weren't
it? It's
that-
always
you
a
weren't that
revenge
specific. You're
thing.
not that specific, dude. How about Too Fast, Too Furious? He wasn't in Too Fast, Too Furious.
No.
Yeah, the fourth one was kind of him. In the fourth one, he was getting the revenge.
Right. Because
How about
what's
that?
to say? It's because they were using
Because Letty was in the fucking shit with the dude, and it was with Braga.
Yeah, and isn't it all revenge on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then his brother, right? That was-
Anyway, dude. So Michael says,
wow.
He goes, did they?
Wow, that was a
make
good
this?"
way to read it. You read that exactly the way he would have said it. I got it. Wow. Wow.
Manny is like really impressed with how I read things.
You read really well. Dude, HAHUAHAHAHA.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, he goes, did they make this already? LOL. And then he goes, ha 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 again. You will never be able to break my family. No, literally, what was the line in the trailer? Fuck, dude. I think it was that. You won't be able
By the
to
way,
break
was
my family apart.
two people that I saw too. Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. She was in the Fast 9, by the
She's
way.
the-
She
she's
was
the
in the
mother.
last one, dude. No.
No, who-
No,
what
she's
is
just
she?
some rando
She was just a rando.
that
Okay.
they work together with, and there's an odd sexual tension going on.
And was the big homeboy that plays Jack Ryan now? Was he
Fat Castle.
that guy? Was he?
Yeah.
He was in it, right? Did I
He
just?
was in there,
There was
dude.
one
Yeah,
clip that
definitely.
I saw of him.
He was in there shooting a gun at Vin Diesel while he's using a car door as a shield.
That's what I. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it was The Rock shooting at him, I'd be like, "This is bullshit."
Honestly, I am so happy. Buffer, by the way, says Fast 10, no Rock. Heck, man, I'm not watching.
Oh.
Indigo says,
Buffer.
yeah, I am watching this because it has Rita Moreno in it. I say we get super fucked up and go see this movie.
Oh yeah,
Right?
How
I could
fucked
do
up?
So, like enough.
Like so fucked up that
Like-
we have to get fucked up in the parking lot of the theater
Like
because there's no
psychedelics?
way.
Oh,
Oh, we can do whatever you want, baby.
Oh, sweet.
oh baby.
Oh, baby, dude. You want to get
Psychedelics.
take a bunch of Viagra and go in the theater?
I'm just taking a bunch of like Tylenol, PM,
Yeah.
and like trying to fight it, dude.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
just
dude.
like Quaaludes.
Dude, we're
Yeah,
gonna be
dude.
sitting there like,
Yeah, dude.
things gonna be flying. It's like, is this a
Uh,
3D movie? No,
It's 4D.
it's 70.
It's batteries.
bro. We're in a
It's
different
batteries.
world.
Die.
They throw
God
gravel
damn
at
it,
you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're just licking
dude.
the seats by the end of the movie.
Licking the seats. But first, did you see Brie Larson in the Fats X
Oh,
trailer?
I did
Yes,
see
I
Brie.
saw Brie Larson.
Is that like
Hard to
you think
miss
that's
her.
like a typo on purpose? Like he's calling her fat?
Brie Farts Lawson.
Fats X trailer.
Fast.
in the
yeah.
fat.
I think she looks great, dude.
She
She
looks
looks
awesome.
better than when she does as Miss
No,
Marvel.
I think that's just
Yeah.
a typo.
you know. I think it might be a typo too. Yeah, good for her. Honestly, she's cool.
Hey, it's a
like
interesting pop up that we saw. I didn't think she was gonna be in there.
Oh,
Neither
you
did
like
I.
that pop up, dude.
I wasn't expecting Thad Castle either.
Obviously, you haven't read all the updates we've been giving people on screen time from Fast 10. Because you said about Rita Moreno and Brie Larson,
I don't know.
Jason Momoa,
Oh, you're saying.
Brie Larson, Captain Mistake.
Oh, he was calling her fat.
Is it? Is it? Prefer? What are you trying to say here, dude?
You calling her fat?
You calling her fat? I
Or
don't
do
think
you
she's
just-
fat.
You just not like her acting.
Let's see, dude.
Brie Larson fat? I don't know, dude.
No, man.
You want me to type that in? I can ask Google.
Hey Google, show
Hey,
me Brie
Google.
Larson fat.
I mean, she doesn't look
Fat.
fat.
She don't look
Ass.
fat at all.
She's that pH fat. That's it, guys. Oh, look, there's her with Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel looks a little fat.
He does look a little chubby.
It's kind of weird.
Look at that picture of the selfie with them.
That's them too.
It's a
That's
goof-
not Vin Diesel.
That's a goofy selfie.
Is that Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
What the
Vin Weasel?
Vin Weasel.
Dude, first of all, Vin Diesel, is that really him? It looks wow, dude.
That's Vin Diesel, bro. You guys ever hear his song?
Vin Diesel's song.
Vin Diesel has a song. It's like
Days Are Gone.
Days
song
Are Gone. I think
song
that's
by
it.
Vin Diesel.
Play it, dude.
Oh, get it. Oh.
Oh, this is it. This is not his voice. Dude.
Oh, but he made like a techno song too. Wait for it to drop. Come on.
No, there's a drop hitting.
That's pretty good. I like it.
You picture yourself just like
On
dancing beat. Like,
Oh yeah.
With a
Chilling.
drink, just
yeah,
like-
yeah. Hell yeah.
thank you, Vin Diesel, for
These
giving
days
me.
are gone. Vin
Preferred
Diesel.
to mean fast, not fat, by the way.
All right, good. I'm happy that we went into a full discussion about that.
Had to be cleared
It
up.
had to be cleared up.
Well, I
you
don't want to
know.
like, have I don't want anyone's name here slandered.
Slander.
You know?
We
That's right.
slander people all the time.
I know. I was about to say, I don't know what you're talking about. What show have you been
Wait,
watching?
sorry, slander
Slander.
spoken, right? Libel is written.
Liable?
Anyone? Libel is written.
Yeah.
Slander is spoken, right?
Yeah.
If you're liable,
No, libel
Libel.
is like when you're bashing someone through writing and slanders when you're bashing someone talking.
Oh,
right? Am I correct on that one?
Yeah,
it's not reversed, is it?
Either way, those two, one or one. I don't know which one represents which, but yeah, you're right. One is verbal and one is written.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm right.
I think I'm almost positive you're right.
I think you're wrong.
I'm always fuck you,
Don't you lie.
Jay.
You're not.
Fucking are you, dude?
Fuck are you?
Fuck you.
All right, we have a couple pieces of news before we
have
close
some
out
news.
here, dude.
Before we continue talking about
The first piece of news here. What?
What's the first piece of news?
Tell me, bro.
Hurry up. Let's go.
Bang confirmed to 35.
Woo! Confirmed. Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna do this every generation.
There's three, right?
Yeah.
There's four.
There's two other. No. There's two other that got announced too. Frozen.
Frozen.
And
to the
Zootopia.
movies. Yeah.
Those were the three that got Toy Story. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care about
Pixar,
it.
yeah.
But first off,
I care about Zootopia at least.
I'm gonna give you that. I like
Yeah,
Zootopia.
Zootopia was
I definitely like
great.
Zootopia.
I'm gonna give you that.
But
I'm gonna give you that.
and
excuse
so
me.
was
I'ma
Frozen.
give
What
you
are we
that.
saying?
I'm gonna give you that.
The
Frozen
second
overplayed.
wasn't that great.
Overplayed.
Overplayed,
The
yes.
first
Oh,
one,
we're on credits now, by the way.
first one's fine.
Overplayed.
Second
dude.
one,
Do you want to
But-
do some coke, man? We
Come on,
could do a
just-
whole 8 ball.
What are you mad at then? You got that classic and you're mad at Frozen? Don't be mad at Frozen. It's a wonderful thing.
No, that's all I got.
Why don't
but
we do a
Sven?
bump?
excuse me.
Sven?
Can we just Toy Story 5? Why? 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 It ended perfectly.
Yeah,
Really
going to
good.
college.
It ended perfectly. He fucking chose to go with Bo Peep. Everyone's
Woody went with
happy.
Bo Peep,
we
right?
got people like this
It's a
girl
money
got
grab,
the
bro.
everyone.
And honestly, dude, like you were saying, it ended perfectly, and like they added the spoon, dude,
everything.
which was fun. It was just like a little
was
bit. It was
fun.
enough of new,
Exactly.
but it was just like a perfect end to the story.
Exactly. And all the new
Like,
characters from
yeah.
before were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And dude, to bring it back to like where Little Bo Peep went,
Yeah.
how like
dude.
Woody felt about it, and to have some
Everything.
closure for them too.
And you had closure for them. You had closure between Buzz and Woody. You had like everything.
Oh yeah, dude.
How why are you gonna keep on going?
Right.
Like if you don't fucking nail this movie,
You're fucked.
then
I don't
then
know. I feel like
this-
they're gonna nail it, dude. It's Pixar. Like, Pixar kills it every time.
Yeah, but
I'm
what
gonna nail you.
I'm assuming there's no storyline yet, or we have no
No.
idea. But like,
Nothing.
what are we going with? Like, is Tim Allen involved? Like, is it? gonna
It sounds
be-
like Tim Allen announced that he's gonna be Buzz
Yeah,
Lightyear.
it
He
does
said it
sound-
on
Alright,
his
so
Twitter.
then we're moving to we're staying with Buzz,
We're
which
moving.
yeah,
We're
we're
is
staying.
with
good.
Woody
We're staying and
too.
we're moving.
So we
Woody's-
have okay.
Tom Hanks.
So all right, so then that means that we're heavy on that. I mean, we still have what's her name and the horse. and-
Jesse.
What do you mean by heavy,
Jesse.
dude? You trying to say they're fat?
yeah, super fat.
Why we
Super-
fat?
everyone's
bashing right now?
fat, dude.
Nothing wrong
The
with you.
piggy.
Nothing wrong. Oh, ham.
Ham.
You fat fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what you could do. I mean, there's some really funny characters. There's that unicorn. You have the two stuffed animals now that went with them from the carnival.
Yeah.
You know, like there's
Yeah,
characters.
but they went separate ways, though. What are we doing, dude? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
Like, did Woody and Buzz went separately? They just stayed with the girls.
well,
they
you're
stayed with
going
the-
two different directions. You're going the you have a kid direction and you don't have a kid direction. Like you have to figure out what storyline they're going to go through. Which if they're going to go with Buzz, they're going to go with you have a kid.
Also, it seems like
You're not a lost toy.
I mean, people were pretty upset too about the Buzz Lightyear origin movie because it was like kind of weird.
Well,
I
it was
never
different, dude.
saw it, man.
Yeah, it's
I never saw it either.
It's
Honestly.
not part of.
We should
it's
watch
not
it,
part
dude.
of
We
that
should,
world.
We should.
It's not part of that world, though.
All right, I changed that battery, dude.
Yeah, he has to change that battery. So we're gonna talk. Oh, I'm the one on screen. You couldn't
Yeah,
even
you
put
are.
both of us on screen. Give me the doubles.
Dude, I got you, dog.
Give me the doubles.
Okay, don't even.
I
Fuck
can't.
with
I
me,
can't do
dude.
this by myself.
Dude, you can do anything you want. DV2 is gonna be
DV2,
number
DV3.
Oh, we're
3.
going double here.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you gotta go doubles.
There's
dude.
a
box in a box.
no. You don't need the box in a box. I was just saying there's a middle camera that has both of us.
That
on
we
it.
could have done that too.
Could have done that simple.
That's the battery.
Oh, that's the battery.
sure.
I thought you were changing a different one. My bad.
Is there a battery over here?
You need a battery. You need a
Alright,
battery
cool.
over here.
The whole point of me putting double box, so you were not talking about me changing the battery.
So that. Oh no, but you have to
Oh,
change. the
we're
battery.
back to Toy Story here.
We're back to Toy Story. No, I don't know, man. It's I don't think they should do it. I don't think they should. I'm pumped about
Yeah.
Zootopia coming out with
I am
part
pumped
2.
about Zootopia.
I
thought
The first one was awesome.
first one's great, and I think they could definitely build off of Zootopia. It's a whole city.
Yeah, different.
You know?
And each section has its own like animals and
Exactly.
ecosystem and everything. Like
it's such a cool concept, and
Yeah.
like I could definitely like extract a lot. It could be like basically SVU for animals,
exactly,
and it would be awesome.
yeah,
I would
1,000,000%.
watch that 100%.
And then we'll get a Criminal Minds version.
Yeah. And it's like CSI,
you know, NCIS. You know, they have the Navy. We could do a lot. We could do a lot with this.
You could do a lot with Zootopia.
With Zootopia,
with Toy Story though, yeah, I am kind of.
I'm scared. Dude.
Not confused. I'm just kind of like I have questions about where they're gonna go with it.
Yeah,
is it like gonna be a money grab?
Yeah. How many? There's 4.
4, yeah. 4 was one
4.
where they went to go see like Fine Little Bo Peep.
So like
and everything.
3, I think, was the only one that I had problems.
Keanu Reeves was the Canadian Daredevil guy.
Wait. Hold on. So there was the third one.
The third one was the one that they're at the play school.
Oh,
at the preschool.
Really?
Yeah.
And there was a 4th one.
And the 4th one is the final one.
I never saw
the 4th one.
Oh, dude.
Dude, the 3rd one was amazing.
I love the 3rd one.
Really?
Yeah.
I still can't get over the 3rd one.
1 and 2 were like my childhood.
Yeah, those are classics.
So like
go watch number 4, and next week I need to know what you think. If you think there's because 4 is a closure movie. It really is. It's a closure. It's like there's so many like relationships that finally end right, and like a lot of things happen, and I just don't know where this is gonna go. So and once you watch it, you'll be like, yeah, you're right. Like there's full end. What does this say?
Literally Yahoo Movies, you suck. Look, Toy Story 5 cast. There wouldn't be a Toy Story without powerhouse voice performances of Tom Hanks, Tim Allen. So will they return?
Oh, I'm looking at that same article.
Well, you guys are not reporting anything, dude.
Yeah, they're just like speculating.
Useless.
Oh, look, story continues.
For more uselessness.
Hanks
Toy
seems
Story
less
5 plot.
Oh, plot. Well, we don't know details of the story's plot yet. You fucking kidding me, dude? The ending of Toy Story 4 was an emotional one as it saw Woody and Bo Peep leaving Bonnie's toys to become lost toys with Giggle McDimples, Duke Kaboom, Bunny, and Ducky at the fairground.
Yeah.
They decided to stay behind with the traveling carnival as Bonnie no longer needed Woody. It was an emotional scene for the cast to record as it seemed to mark an end of the series.
Yeah.
With Hanks saying he had to turn around from the crew in the recording booth in case it made him cry.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Because I choose to, Manny.
He's reading it.
But first says Manny, read my comments because that's what he wanted you to do.
Manny.
But that's okay, dude. So Befur says Disney got sued for stealing Zootopia from the writer of Total Recall 1988, dude.
Recall.
That's rad. He says, I turned off Toy Story 4 when I saw Sporky. Utensils are not toys. Then he says Pixar Lightyear really lit up the box office. And then
You are a toy.
You are a toy. Yeah. So keep in mind, Toy Story 5 will be here, according to Yahoo Movies.
Thank you, Yahoo.
At an undetermined date. Again,
With
also
an undetermined
according to
story.
Yahoo Movies, with an undetermined plot, and for a third time from Yahoo Movies, undetermined cast.
Yeah.
That has been what was reported
Thank you, Yahoo
by
Movies.
Yahoo Movies.
Thank you.
Yahoo Movies. You're the best.
So Toy Story 5, I'm still hyped for it. I have faith. Because I
It's
feel
not even
like
about faith, though.
no,
It's like,
it is,
stop
dude.
it.
This is about being fat, okay, dude.
How many fat toys are there?
If they don't have a fucking fat toy in this
I'm
movie, I'm calling Pixar.
We're gonna be like, listen,
Fat, you fucking,
toys. You fucking
you better
fat.
put a fat fucking toy in this fat fucking movie.
Like a really fucking fat.
Very fucking fat, dude. Toy Story 6, the fat one.
The fat
one. Anyway, dude.
Anyway.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, people said the same thing when Toy Story 4 was coming out. Oh, they may ruin it. They said the same thing when Toy Story 3 was coming out. Oh, they might ruin it, dude. But you know what? 3 came, fucking slammed. 4 came,
Yeah.
ripped.
But
dude.
think about this.
Ripped.
Throughout them, the original cast has been through every single one of those movies.
You're gonna tell me? Of course, they're gonna sign on Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, dude. They're not gonna not do that.
Of course, they're gonna not do that
Why would they not do that?
because they don't. They're done.
Tim Allen announced Buzz Lightyear on Twitter.
Tim Allen, maybe, but I don't think they're gonna.
Tim Allen's got a
They're
great Twitter. You
they're
should follow him on
bringing
Twitter,
Tom
dude.
Hanks. They're bringing Tom Hanks.
They might bring Tom Hanks' brother.
Mr. Potato Man is fat.
He is fat.
Yeah,
and
he
Don
is.
Rickles played him too, who
Yeah.
unfortunately passed away.
Yeah.
But maybe some like audio outtakes, spice that
Maybe.
shit up.
Splice it in.
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
Splice it in.
Splice it in, dude.
Mushy faces. It's gonna be great.
Splice it in, dude.
Splice it in.
Mr. Potato Man is fat, so is Ham, but they don't talk about it.
They're
Dude.
just chunky guys.
I just like to talk about it.
What about Mrs. Potato Head?
Mrs. Potato Head.
Yeah,
Oh, you
no,
can't call her
she
fat.
can't
dude.
call her
That's
fat.
true.
No, you can't. That's
She
not how
thin.
that works, dude. Yeah, she's
She is
she's super
sexy
thin,
spud.
dude. Yeah,
She's
man.
She a French fry.
You're a shapy potato.
She got them spuds.
She got them.
them
Oh,
spuddies.
ew.
She got them spuddies.
All right, so last piece of news, dude. By the way, Jim
me that
Carrey back for The Grinch 2. Another
I thought he quit acting.
sequel, dude. He did. He retired from acting.
Right?
Funny how that works.
Yeah, no, but this is
When the check's right.
not even that, dude. At least he's not going into like any movies that are like crazy. He's going into
Oh,
the
it's still
Grinch.
Harris.
Like, he
That's
is the
right.
Grinch.
Was Mrs. Potato Head, dude?
Who?
Mrs.
Oh,
Costanza.
Estelle Harris. Yeah, that's right.
Spice that shit up, doy.
No,
no,
but yeah, him coming back for this is pretty like when you think of the Grinch, you think of Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Hey,
Don't tell me what I
it
think,
was a
dude.
pretty
The Fat
iconic
and the
role for him.
Furious. Nice job, Indigo.
Indigo's that Fat and the Furious.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Fat and the Furious, dude.
Fat and
We
the
could make
Furious.
that, dude. I mean, I got a charger.
We could just go to New York City and just sit outside of like a KFC.
Hey,
Brian Barnaby says
You're fat.
Jim Carrey
come
is
come
so
help us out real
funny.
quick.
Yeah, you're fat, man.
You're fat.
Jim Carrey
you
is
seem
funny,
like you have
Brian.
high blood pressure and you're very angry.
Yeah.
Jim
yeah.
Carrey is
Come to
funny.
the show
Yeah,
real
so
quick.
funny,
We're gonna
dude.
shoot this. But yeah, Jim Carrey's gonna be awesome.
Jim Carrey, Brian Barnaby.
Brian Barnaby.
Brian
You would think
Barnaby.
Jim Carrey is
So, is there any information on this? Because
From what I last checked, which was yesterday, no.
so this is interesting to me because this is like a story that's been told for years and decades about fucking the Grinch, and the story is this thing like, what are they gonna go for on this? Like, because at the end of it, he found his heart, right? He grew a heart. He grew the heart. Like, so is he now a happy Grinch? Like, are they gonna go back to his young age?
Maybe.
Like, what are they doing?
Maybe they got like someone.
I bet Yahoo Movies has a nice article about it.
I bet Yahoo article.
The Grinch.
Yahoo article.
Yahoo.
The Grinch has been announced. We don't have a date. We know Jim Carrey's in it, but we don't know what it's about.
Yeah,
We're actually not
be a
sure if Jim
whole
Carrey's at the
article.
bottom says we're actually
It
not sure.
just
about
says
Jim
it
Carrey.
just says JC. We're not really sure if it's Jim Carrey or Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ was a little
As the
pudgy.
Grinch.
You know that, dude?
He was a little chunker.
A little pudgy, dude.
Little
Yeah.
bud.
Carpenter. ate a lot of bread.
He's a carpenter. He had a lot of bread.
Wine.
You ever see,
wine.
you see that meme that came out recently? It's just like people who knew Jesus Christ only professionally, and it's like, honey, did you hear our carpenter got crucified?
Oh,
That's
man.
fucking hilarious.
Dude, I
dude.
died. So it was hilarious.
You died, dude, then you came back to life 3
Came
days
back to
later.
life 3
dude?
days later.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh man.
You guys want to watch the intro screen for Tropic Thunder?
Over
Nah,
and over and over.
I want to go make some gifts.
Yeah, dude, I think it's about time to wrap. You guys have any other news?
No,
Jay,
but
do you have news?
Did I have news?
I think you should get a couple of things, dude.
No. That was all I wanted to talk about. The Disney
Yeah.
The
releases.
Jesus Christ memes.
Yeah, Disney announced like all these.
Yeah. In addition to their 7,000.
They're making a movie about Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh, just the note here. I'm excited for the Super Bowl commercials.
Yes.
Oh yes, as
Yeah.
am I, and
I'm
as
pumped.
Manny was saying too about
Budweiser gave
the
up the
Budweiser.
rights.
to the beer.
They gotta
stuff,
have
dude.
a horse commercial again, right?
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Yeah. They got.
Yeah.
They got.
Maybe they just backed out, dude. Because who fucking cares, dude?
What
Yeah.
company do you think's gonna have like the best commercial?
They said there's gonna be no crypto, pretty much.
I heard about
Because
that
last
too.
year was
Well,
full crypto.
crypto's like all the way in the shitter now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
And you know,
last year Larry David had the crypto commercial. That
yeah,
was very
and
funny.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon was.
Oh yeah, his
promoting
was like
one.
more like
Serious,
into
yeah.
space. So Larry David's was funny. and
Yeah.
good.
I think we're gonna get a interesting like drink commercial.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a few.
Whether it be like Jake Paul or
No, really? You think
I think
influencer
so.
driven?
Yeah, Prime. I think that his
I think
Prime
so,
drink
too.
is gonna get a commercial.
Dude, you know how much they're charging ridiculous amounts. It's unbelievable.
Oh,
what,
yeah.
for ad space?
For an ad space, right?
You were getting into it?
So they were talking it on the podcast this morning. It's like 2,000 something a second. Like it's ridiculous. If not more than that. Like it is a stupid number.
$2,000 a second.
A second.
That's how much I make.
Yeah.
That's really not that much. I thought there was just, I think it's like,
No, then it's more. Then I'm thinking $200,000.
yeah, it's something crazy.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, if it's $2,000,
it was a million,
$2,000 a second, that means a 30-second spot is $60,000.
Yeah.
Which is affordable.
No.
For who?
People who want to put commercials out there.
I want to put a commercial out there.
We can get together $60K.
It can't be $60K, dude. It's got to be. I feel like it was like 1 million at one point.
Oh, I mean,
Indigo says it's a prequel, by the way, for Jim Carrey.
It's so funny.
Unconfirmed though, Yahoo Movies.
I bet Indigo works for Yahoo Movies.
I bet she does too. I'm with you. In 2023,
30-second Super Bowl commercial
a
cost
30
30-second commercial cost $7 million according to Forbes. In 2022, a 30-second commercial was $6.5 million, which was an increase from the $5.5 million asked for 2021.
So $7 million for 30 seconds. What? And what's Budweiser has, or they were saying someone has like 5 ads in there.
It's like $35 million, dude.
Yeah, fucking insane. People have stupid money out there. Stupid money out there.
Well, that being said, boys, and I say the word boys.
233,333.
So okay,
dollars per second.
Per second. So I was right in that area. Okay, perfect. Good. I'm not a complete sock. Wait, if that's true, where the hell did you get $60,000?
Because you said $2,000.
$2,000. But we were doing 200.
We got it from you, man.
Right. All right. Cool. I was just making sure. For a second there, I was like, because I had said 200,000 after.
Yeah.
And then you said that number after. So in my mind, I'm going, what? How did he get from 200,000 to 60,000? Now that makes more sense. I don't know math. I'll tell you that. But either way, they should hopefully for that money. They better be coming out with some good stuff. And some sweet fades. Pictures
of me?
No, he's just doing sweet transitions.
Are you taking pictures of me, dude?
Flash!
Are you gonna be on a live podcast right now with my face on? Are you taking pictures of me, dude?
You're taking pictures?
How dare you? Pictures of me?
That's fucking hilarious. This is a picture. Oh, you taking pictures of me?
He just saw a flash. He goes, "Is that a flash?"
It looks like a picture, bro.
Snapshot. Baby.
Look at that, dude.
Oh, look!
You're in our dreams, Jason.
Inception.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh, and with the circular.
Yeah, now you have no face, dude.
Oh my god. Oh, look,
you want to do a box, dude? We can put you in a box. Put Jay in a box, dude.
Yeah,
no one puts Jay in a box.
Yeah, I can put you in a box, dude.
Get me out of this box.
Wow, you're really going for all the transitions.
I'm just fucking around.
Was that a star transition?
I think I'm kind of bored, and
we gotta go.
I need to get outside. Honestly, it's super nice
Yeah,
out there.
Oh, it's so nice, bro.
And I want to stand outside in the sun right now.
Stoked.
And honestly, I recommend everyone watching, especially if you've been with us all morning. You know, sports screen time. It's a beautiful day out there. I'm gonna walk out there right now myself with my 2 best buddies here, Jay and Manny.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna enjoy some sun rays before we continue to shoot the rest of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I had a great time. I love the fan engagement as well. A whole lot of comments today.
Love it.
Thank
people
you,
have been
everyone.
kind of in and out too of the episode. I love that, dude. If you're still sticking around, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, downtimetv.com. Helps out a bunch. You turn on that notifications button as well, so you know exactly when we're posting, when we're live, and what it is, as well as when it is.
When and why.
Which is always good to know. You know,
we know
5 W's.
5 W's of love.
Who, what, when, where, why.
Exactly.
Sometimes how.
How.
Sometimes how, dude.
This is
Vowels. It was a vowel thing. Okay? It was a joke about the vowel. All right. That's how fucking deep my comedy goes, Jason. So thanks again, guys. On behalf of Manny and Jason and Michael and Renee and Tony here. Enjoy your weekend. Get some sun for now. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll see you next weekend as we talk about probably some commercials and such like that. Enjoy Last of Us.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.